beneath your eyes, blue intentionally trying to seduce me, torturing me, make me act as a puppet, like you always do, like you always do. It's so disgusting how much I desire you. You always got a kiss for me right down your pocket. Open my heart with your spell, a nice and pleasant hell, like you always do, like you always do to me. Beneath your skin, green intentionally trying to abuse me, torturing me, make me act as a puppet.
Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Play Dead Live Death Drop Grand Championship. We are at the Burj Khalifa tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is the highest building in the world. And what better place for our second ever Grand Champion? We got our defending Grand Champion is in the tournament tonight. Kat, who won it all last year, but it has been an amazing season. This is the first season in Death Drop where we've done the entire 12-month event. So tonight is going to be amazing because we got good matchups. We got our seedings done, and then we got what's called some play-in matches. People didn't finish in the top 6 are going to kind of be battling it out to get into the main tournament. But still, even if you're in the final 6, we know it's pretty intense. So you guys saw something pretty unique in the last Death Drop. Keep in mind that we're doing sudden death until we get to the final 4. And then you can maybe still do a sudden death. But we noticed that, and this happened the first time, last event, is tie break. So when you're in these sudden death, and sometimes somebody plays a tie break, that cannot be undid by anything else. A tie break sort of takes precedence over everything else because you're betting on that tie. Now, look, you still got angel wings. You still got, if you lose or you win, that's still there. But we did notice that some people were like, I'm going to play blackout. Well, blackout doesn't get rid of tie break. So that tie break is kind of like, it's a big, big deal. But it doesn't mean a tie break is necessarily going to win. 2 people play tie break. Obviously, it's a tie. But there's that risk that what happens if you play tie break and you lose and it's not a tie and you could have played angel wings. So every strategy is certainly a valuable strategy. So I am ready to get down to business. These first couple rounds are going to absolutely fly. You can see our play-in games. We're going to have Shaman and Nightshade. We're going to have Kel and Dimes. These are single elimination. So you got to win to get a little bit further. The winner between Kel and Dimes will play Trigger to get into the main bracket. On the other side, we got the winner between Shaman and Nightshade will play Animal. The winner of that will play Cat. The winner of that will play in the main bracket. All right, so without further ado, look, I am ready to get down to business here. I mean, we're going to crown another grand champion tonight. We've already had Jet win a grand championship. We've already had Julia win a grand championship in pet battles. We had the Holy Snipers win the Fish Fights grand championship. And tonight's going to be Death Drop. And we also made an announcement Monday night, everybody. Monday night, the Kills Game Grand Championship. Now, if you have not done one of those, they are done via Messenger, and they're really fun. You got head-to-head matchups, and they're really fast. They're like 5-6 minute games, and then you move on to the next round. So if you have not done one of those, we're going to cordially invite you now to get involved in that. And of course, that's going to be prime time, 8 o'clock. And right after that, we're going to do Rudolph's Red River. We're going to do a fish strike event. And then the following Monday, we're doing Battle Royale. That's a chance for you to test all of your legends, all of your weapons, all of your items. And that will conclude our Championship December. If you guys had a lot of fun in Championship December, are you guys having a blast? Well, if you are, and we'll make more of these announcements, remember our holiday party is Saturday the 27th. We got a lot more 2026 stuff to unveil. Busy Bee will be a busy bee working on some of our special assets for our own Castle Strike game. You'll see what I'm talking about a little bit later on. I heard a rumor that Farm Fights is getting really, really close. In fact, I saw a demo today, and it was really good. I loved it. So I think Farm Fights is going to be amazing. So we're just getting started, everybody. I know 6 years feels like Play Dead Live has been in your lives forever, but we're just getting started. I think we got another 6 years. All right, let's find out. Let's get down to business here. I've got Shaman and Nightshade. Shaman and Nightshade, I need you to give me 999s. All right, we got Nightshade in the house. Where is the Shaman? Oh, here we go. All right, we got both players in the house. Now remember, this is sudden death. The winner advances. The loser is out. And I also want to remind you guys, I'll say this again in the holiday party. Get involved in these rotating Saturday events, because in January, Pet Battle on Saturday, Death Drop, season starts over, and we got a brand new one called Ropes, and you're going to love that. So we got a really, really good circuit. It's a great way to keep your brain sharp, keep your competitive nature, and to win some grand championships. You know what? One more thing, and then we'll get back to the match. I'm sorry. But I got to show y'all something. Tonight's winner, and there is only one winner, will get a Gavel's Globe for the holiday event for exchange, 250,000 dead dimes, and the first ever. Now, some of you guys have everything, right? You've got armor, you've got legends, you've got kills tokens, you've got high scores, you got a lot of stuff. But here's something that you don't have. So with Castle Strike, around the outside border, outside your walls, you're going to be able to decorate with vanity trophies and vanity assets and fixtures. So tonight's winner is going to get, that is the Burj Khalifa vanity asset, and you will be able to place that on your Castle Strike background. So when you get some of these specialty championships, you're going to be able to have something that you gotta work and play a whole year. That means tonight only one person is going to have that, and not only they represent themselves, they'll represent their faction. You can see that is the asset right there that will be in the background, and it'll be outside your wall. So when people come and raid your castle, they're going to see all the cool stuff. And that is our first vanity item. All right, everybody. Now, let's get down to business, because, and look, whoever loses tonight is going to fall right on that sharp point of the Burj Khalifa. So we're going to put Shaman Sheila right here at the edge. We're going to put Nightshade right here at the edge. And players, I want to remind you. So, I'm going to do a quick test, and I want all players watching to see how quick Nightshade and Shaman type 999. Okay? Because when that 10-second timer goes up and I say 1, 2, 3, post your move, I want it instantaneously. All right, so here you go. Shaman and Nightshade, on my count of 3, I want you to post 999. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. So maybe a little faster than that. Like a lot faster than that. All right, let's try it one more time. Okay? Same rules. 1, 2, 3, post your move. All right. Here we go. Timer starts. This is for real. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves and good luck. Someone's advancing and someone is going to be eliminated in round number 1. All right, we got hold versus push. Push beats hold. They both played tiebreaker. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because people are getting sucked into, I want to win if there's a tie. Congratulations, Nightshade. Push beats hold. Nightshade moving on to the next round. Shaman, been a great year, Shaman. Love me some Shaman Sheila. I can't say it fast. But Shaman has had a great, great season with all the events that she competes in. And Shaman, we will see you for the holiday. All right. How about Kellen Dimes? Give me triple nines. All right. Kellen Dimes, triple nines. Same rule applied. This is a sudden death battle. Winner advances. Loser is eliminated. Ten-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Angel Wings. Oh, now see, that's the one. It would have been a nice tiebreaker, right? See, you never know. Hold versus hold. Both using their Angel Wings. And we're going to round number 2. Here we go. Round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Love this game. You never can tell. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got push versus hold. Push beats hold. Dimes went with the blackout. I love the aggressiveness, but push beats hold. So, Kel getting the win and eliminating Deadly Dimes from Grand Championship play. Deadly Dimes has also had an amazing season. But Dimes, I got a question for you. You still got a shot on Monday night to get a Kills Game Grand Championship. You going to be there for a little smackdown? Dimes will be there. All right. If you guys get eliminated tonight, don't worry. You still got another shot. All right. Animal and Nightshade. Give me triple nines. All right, we got Nightshade. Do we have the animal? Going once. Going twice. Eliminated. Congratulations, Nightshade. This is the grand championship, y'all. Tampa Bay Buccaneers get to the Super Bowl. They're going to show up. You sign up, you got to be here. This is for all the marbles. All right. 2 more elimination matches. Trigger and Kel. Give me triple nines. Trigger and Kel, triple nines. This is to get into the final 8. All right. Winner will play Chad. Every match, it just gets more and more intense. Here we go. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move and don't fall on the Burj Khalifa. We got pull versus hold. Hold beats pull and trigger with the blackout. There you go. Sorry, Kel. I get excited when a defensive move gets blacked out. Hold beats pull and trigger only wins because she played the blackout. Nicely done. All right, Kel. Been a great season as well. Kel, Monday night. Kills game, grand championship. Are you there? Now, we know SmackDown. We know SmackDown is a lot of fun. I see a couple of y'all watching in the background, too. Justice will be there. Justice loves some SmackDown. Bones will be there. Bones loves some SmackDown. I know the Death Drop players love it, but we got a couple other players. We're going to get them into SmackDown as well. Dr. Dye. Hopefully we got Dr. Dye's account back. Dr. Dye, I hope your account is here so you can play SmackDown. Otherwise, we'll have her playing from somebody else's account. Okay. Cat and Nightshade, give me triple nines. But you know what? I got to tell you guys, Cat is the defending grand champion. Cat won the whole thing last season. This is Vox versus Vox. David versus Goliath. Can Nightshade take down the defending champ? Or can Cat get it back? Let's see. All right, take them to the grid. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. We got hold versus pull. Played frozen solid, but Cat blacked it out, and hold does beat pull. So he said, I'm going to pull really, but he meant it frozen solid. All right, it's okay. But even still, hold beats pull. Congratulations, Cat. A good season for Nightshade. Nightshade, I always say this, up-and-coming player gets better and better every season. We got to get Nightshade into some kills game, and Trigger into some kills game too. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that trophy room. Grand champion. Whew. All right, but Nightshade with a 9th place finish. But the thing about tonight is, honestly, it doesn't matter if you finish 2nd or finish 9th. There's only one winner. There will only be one grand champion. So here we go. Final 8 is set. These are single elimination. Now, next round, we get to the final 4. We will spin the wheel. But these are all sudden death. So, we got to start with Fly Rod and Valar. Fly and Valar, give me triple 9s. The winner goes to the final 4. Loser is out. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is where it definitely gets intense here. Sudden death, one move, bring your best. What are you going to do? What is your opponent going to do? You know, not only the special, but it's really understanding what you think the enemy's going to do. Here we go. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves and good luck. Oh, I love it. I love it. They both played push and burnt their tiebreaker. Look at that. Oh, man. Well, you still got one special remaining. What are you going to use? You going to use a defensive? I mean, you got options, right? Here we go. Round 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Y'all two. They both went aggressive. They both went blackout. I love the aggressiveness, but they tied again. Well, you don't have any specials. So now it's just going to come down to who can win. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Who is moving on and who is falling down to the point? It is push versus hold. Push beats hold. Fly Rod. Moving on to the final 4. Valar. An amazing season. Valar, one of the best solo seasons in Pet Battles Death Drop we have ever seen. Fly Rod, moving to the next round. Valar. Are we going to see you Monday night for a Kills Game Championship? Valar, I got a question for you. Of all the stuff we've talked about for 2026, ropes, castle strike, farm fights, what are you most excited for 2026? Castle strike and farm fights. And, those are great picks. Because when I saw farm fights today, it was like a whole different game. So let me just say this, because y'all haven't seen it yet. You're going to move down a path, and zombies converge on you, and you're going to either be able to shoot them, throw grenades at them, or throw cluster bombs while you try to get to a chest which has gems in it. So it's really cool. Really cool. So I can't wait for that to go live. And I think we're only a few weeks out. All right. Congratulations, Fly Rod. Moving on to the final four. All right. Busy and the Pope. Busy and the Pope, give me triple nines. Number 3 and number 6 rated players. Now, Valar, I might be more excited for the new avatars as well. All right, I got Busy and the Pope right here. All right, here we go. This is for a trip to the final four. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. We got pull versus push. Pope with the win. Pull beats push. Busy didn't go defensive. She went tiebreaker. And Pope got the win even though he went defensive. And just like that, Pope moving on. Got to tell y'all, and Busy, again, I just want to say, we love you. And I know 2025 has been a super, super challenging year. But everybody here knows that outside of life, inside the PDO universe, Busy's one of my right hands. And I've always counted on Busy to do so many things and create a virtual world where people can go in and see castles and backgrounds and faction wars and all the neat things that we create. And it means something. It means a lot. So, brighter days ahead. And we're going to have an amazing 2026, everybody. So, Busy, can't wait to create more content with you. All right, everybody. we got the Cardinal and Trigger. Cardinal and Trigger, give me those 999s. Here we go. This is for a trip to the Final Four. They know each other quite well. Friends, former faction mates, and they've had their battles on the battlefield. So we put the niceties aside and we get down to business. They're actually teammates in fish fights as well. So here we go. 10 seconds to decide who moves on. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster move. We got, Cardinal! Push with the tie break. He broke it out. Cardinal with the win. Trigger loves playing blackout. She loves playing aggressive, and she's won a lot of matches like that where you'll go and you'll play Angel Wings or something, and Trigger will straight up use the blackout. But Cardinal with the tie break beats it all. There we go. We've got Hope and Cardinal set up for a semifinal match. Now all we got to do is figure out, is it going to be Julia, the #1 rated player, or Kat, the defending grand champion? Oh boy, you could not ask for a better match than this. And the winner gets Fly Rod in the Final Four. So here we go. #1 versus grand champion. Kat and Julia, give me 999s. All right. This is the final sudden death match. Well, the final one that we don't spin for. Here we go. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Poster moves. Oh, wow. Pull and pull. Neither player played the tie break. Kat played the Angel Wings. Julia played the blackout. Julia was playing aggressive, and it would have worked had she won. But because it is a tie, we go to round number 2. Each has 1 buff remaining. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move and good luck. We got hold versus push. Kat freezing solid. And Julia gets the win, but Julia had it backwards. If she'd have played the blackout this round or the tiebreaker, but Kat able to freeze solid, we are still tied. Neither player with a buff remaining. Wow. We're going to round number 3 with no buffs. It's going to come down to who wins it. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got hold beats pull. Kat with a little trickery, she went back-to-back holds. Julia switched it up to pull, and Kat said, I'm just going to hold, stay here, and let Julia change it up. Congratulations, Kat, getting to the semifinals. Julia, an amazing season, coming in as the #1 player. You know she wanted that grand championship, but what a season. What a season of win after win in order to get here. But Kat, moving on to the semis. And Julia kills game Monday night. Julia, follow-up question. What are you most excited about in PDL for 2026? Castle Strike. There is a lot of anticipation for Castle Strike. I mean, it's just really, really good. So, with that being said, we are down to 4. We got Cat, we got Fly Rod, we got the Cardinal, and we got Pope, and one of these 4 is going to be a grand champion after tonight. All right. Let's figure out who's the first that's going to be there. We got the Cardinal, we got Pope. Give me 999s. All right. Let's spin that wheel and see what type of match we're going to have. Go, 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 go! I wanted sudden death. I wanted sudden death so bad. All right. We got a standard match. Standard match between these two. That means we're going to put them both on the grid. And we're going to put them both in the number 3 spot. Definitely changes the strategy quite a bit. All right, gentlemen. Good luck. 10-second timer starts right now. Let me restart the timer. There we go. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got pull versus pull. Cardinal. Cardinal's going to strong pull him. But it is a tie, so no strong pull. Let's go to round number 2. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Push versus push. They tie again. All right. Now, at the end of round 3, next round, we will have gravity, and that will pull you forward each step at the end of the round. So here we go. Round 3. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got pull versus hold. Hold beats pull. Lucky for the Cardinal because Pope was strong pulling. Love the strategy, but the Cardinal's going to take a step back. and pull Pope one step forward. And at the end of the round, gravity kicks in, which means Pope is now at the edge of the ledge and Cardinal back in the number 3 spot. Advantage Cardinal. Each person, 1 buff remaining. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Cardinal going with the tie break. But pull beats push. So, Cardinal burns his last special, and the Pope got the win. He takes a step back. Cardinal step forward. And at the end of the round, oh boy, now the match is completely flipped because we've got both at the edge of the ledge, and Cardinal is out of specials. He's got to get a win or a tie to stay in it. 10-second timer starts right now. But both of these players are top ranked, and they are both veterans. They've been here before. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Who is going to the finals? Push versus hold. Push beats hold. Cardinal gets the win. The Pope didn't go defensive. He went with the tie break. He laid it all on the line. But the Cardinal, push beats hold. What a match. These two are becoming pretty good rivals. I've seen them play quite a few times. Pope down at the point of the Burj Khalifa. What a great match. What a great match, you two. You represent Death Drop very, very well. And I am definitely looking forward to a brand new season. Pope, got to ask you, you've been hot lately. What are you looking forward to, PDL 2026? Which events are you most excited about? Castle Strikes. I see a theme coming with Castle Strikes. And you know what? I got to show y'all because you're going to see some more teasers next Saturday. So if you've not seen your avatar, you'll see it next Saturday. But if you want to know the quality of what we're going to do with Castle Strikes, and we're not done, okay? But this is just a little bit of character avatar with nameplates at the bottom, your castle in the middle, the type of defenses you'll have, and on the outside of this will be your enemy trying to raid to take down your castle. So it's going to be fast. They're going to be an hour only. So you're going to love the gameplay. It's going to fly. You're going to get 4 or 5 moves per team, per person. So just buckle up. Because we're going to have a lot of fun in 2026. All right. Cat and Fly Rod. Give me 999s. Here we go. Let's spin this wheel, y'all, and see what type of match we're going to have. Bottom chooses. Fly Rod. What type of match do you want to play? Fly Rod wants to play a bounty match. All right. We're going to set the bounty at 50,000 dead dimes. Fly Rod and Cat, type 50,000, and I'm going to match it with another 50,000. That means not only will you get 50K from the opponent, PDL is going to give you another 50K. So it's a real bounty match. And on top of that, the winner's going to the finals for a chance at the vanity statue of the Burj Khalifa, 250,000 dead dimes, and the Gavel's Globe, and most importantly, the Wall of Fame Grand Championship. Because you can only get those once a year. All right. Put Cat there. We'll put Fly Rod there. And we want to remind them, you know, what we're playing for. 50,000 dead dimes. There you go. Here we go. 10-second timer starts right now. Fox versus Fox. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Pull versus pull. We got a tie. We'll stay where we are. Let's go to round number 2. 10-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Pull versus push. Pull beats push. Advantage Fly Rod taking a step back. Cat taking a step forward. All right. We are in round number 3. Remember, at the end of round number 3, gravity kicks in. Both players still have all of their buffs. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got push versus pull. This time, they flip-flop it. Cat gets the win, but she did burn the angel wings. She was afraid Fly Rod was going to go strong pull because she was 2 spaces away. So she played the angel wings just in case he won and got the strong pull. Smart move, but she did get the win, so Cat takes a step backwards. Fly Rod a step forward. And remember, gravity brings them both to the number 2 spot. So they're both kind of in the danger zone a little bit. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Fly Rod wanted the tie break. Push versus hold. He didn't get the tie break, but he got the win of the round. He takes a step back. Pulls Cat to the edge of the ledge. He loses one of his 2. Now, at the end of the round, Cat can't go any further, but Fly Rod can. So we got Fly Rod in the number 2 spot, not completely safe. We got Cat at the edge of the ledge. Each player has 1 buff remaining. How they use it, well, remains to be seen. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move, and good luck. We got hold versus push. Push beats hold, which means Cat takes a step back. Fly rod a step forward, but Cat burns her frozen solid. But at the end of the round, gravity kicks in, which pulls Cat to the edge of the ledge. So we got the defending grand champ Cat at the edge of the ledge. Fly rod at the edge of the ledge, but Fly rod has a buff remaining. Cat doesn't, so advantage Fly rod. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Pull versus push. Fly rod. Played the angel wings just in case, but he didn't need them because he wins pull beating push. Cat down to the Burj Khalifa. Congratulations, Fly Rod. Moving on to the finals and winning 100,000 dead dimes in his favorite type of match. When Fly Rod plays bounty matches, he wins about 80% of the time. And then there were two. But the bad news is, only one can win the championship. Will it be the champ Fly Rod? Will it be the Cardinal? Now, they both won individual championships, but neither has won a grand championship. Well, I take that back. Chad has won a grand championship because he won a grand championship in Ship Strike. So, scratch that. Fly Rod has not won a grand championship. So will Fly Rod get his first? Or will the Cardinal get his second? Whew. All right. Fly Rod and Chad, give me 999s. Let's spin the wheel, and let's see what type of match we're going to have. It is standard. It is standard. So we'll get to see some action here. Fly Rod climbing up into the number 3 spot. Cardinal climbing up into the number 3 spot. Well, gentlemen, I know you're friends, I know you're competitors, but for the next 5 minutes, maybe less, you're competing for the highest award. Let's do it. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got hold versus pull. Hold beats pull, and Cardinal. Oh my goodness, he used a strong pull. Look at this. 2 spots. Pulling Fly Rod to the edge of the ledge, and Cardinal taking a step back. He went strong pull, and now he's got Fly Rod in a difficult spot. Round number 2. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Can Fly come back? Or will Cardinal continue to pull his way to the championship? We got, Fly Rod drops the tie break. Nicely done. All right. That got him right back in it. So, that means Fly Rod taking a step back. Cardinal taking a step forward. Not so dangerous now, because that was round 2. There was no gravity. Fly Rod getting the tie break just when he needed it. But that was dangerous. He didn't use it defensive. If Cardinal would have won, the game would have been over. Here we go. 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Push versus hold. Push beats hold. Cardinal, that's what he needed last round. Cardinal step back. Fly Rod step forward. Gravity kicks in. Neither player used a special. Now, Cardinal with a 3-1 advantage because he's in spot number 3. Fly Rod at the edge of the ledge again, in the danger zone. Can Fly Rod pull out another miracle and get back in it, or will Cardinal finish the job this time? 10-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move and good luck. Oh my goodness. Cardinal with a tie break, and Cardinal with the win. Fly Rod played defensive, but it didn't matter because the tie break wins against any other tie. Wow. The Cardinal winning the Grand Championship with a tiebreaker. Unbelievable. What courage to play that at that moment. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got a grand champion of the Death Drop, the Cardinal, after 12 months of Saturdays, of battle after battle, taking home the ultimate prize. Not only did he win the grand championship for the Wall of Fame, won 250,000 dead dimes, won a Gavel's Globe, and the first ever vanity trophy, which will be displayed on Jet's border. Right, Busy? Don't cross Jet's border. Busy will tell you what will happen if you cross Jet's border. Well, you're going to find that Burj Khalifa trophy with Team Jet. Congratulations to the Cardinal. And a big, big congratulations to Fly Rod as well. Fly Rod, week after week, since his birthday, he's been right there. So, everybody, unbelievable. 1 hour, we crowned it grand champion. Our events in 2026 are going to be faster. They're going to be more fun. There's going to be more ways to get in the game. Fly Rod, I know he's excited about Death Drop and bounties and pet battles. And we saw Fly Rod and Trigger. They really, really loved the ropes competition. So we'd gotten a lot of people said, can we do pet battles twice a month? We love that. Well, instead of doing pet battles twice a month, we are doing ropes, we're doing pet battles, and we're doing Death Drop. All have their own strategy, and all are fun. One thing I do want to mention, everybody, if you like those avatars, the way you get an avatar, you got to compete in a castle strike and a ship strike. So make sure you go back to your factions and say, they're 5 versus 5, and say, hey, you got to get in one of these matches. And we get the best 5 out there at all times. So, hey, I had a great night, everybody. Love doing these competitions. I will see you all Monday night. 2 events. Kills game at 8 o'clock via Messenger. And right after that, we're going for a holiday Rudolph's Red River Fish Strike event. Have a great night, everybody. Congratulations to all of our competitors. And I'm looking for a great, great 2026 with some amazing circuit tours. And like Fly Rod said, I got out with 100K. Wait till you see how much you can win on the circuit next year. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.